Hi guys, Mary here. Today is Thursday, May 26, 2022, and I was asked to read on the mass shootings in the United States and gun control laws. Okay, so I'm just going to be as neutral as I can here. I did journal about it. I processed some of my own fears that were being triggered, and that really helped me a lot, so I highly recommend it. Okay, so let's see what we have here from Spirit, Heavenly Angels, Spirits, Guides. Please show us guidance, mass shootings. Okay. All right, interesting. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is about abundance. It's about having all that you need. After working really hard for what it is that you, I think I showed that upside down. Sorry about that. You know, after putting in the work. So, okay, so what I'm getting from this is more about the inner work, shadow work, things of that nature. So it's my feeling that individually we're going through things surfacing that we haven't really dealt with, or we thought we dealt with, but we only dealt with it partially. And in order to move to a higher level of consciousness, we need to heal any traumas or anything that we're not dealing with. We may think we're dealing with it consciously, but subconsciously it's still there. So for me, just a quick, you guys know I like to teach from experience. For me, low back pain came back about a month ago. I thought I did it at the gym, but it's still there. And so I've had to really ask, you know, have this inner dialogue with myself, you know, kind of as the observer, and then speaking to my inner self and talking to my back. What is it that you're trying to tell me? And I realized that I need to work on my fear of lack. So I go into fear a little bit, you know, especially in regards to paying my bills and things, because I'm not working, you know, for a company. I'm not working for a hospital as a nurse. I'm doing my own thing, which is what I'm passionate about, and it brings me joy. But then there's that little subconscious, you know, hearing my dad say, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, and all of those old beliefs that are still ingrained in me that I still need to work on. So you want to kind of look at, you know, if something's coming up for you, you know, talk to your body and ask it what it's trying to tell you, you know, going within your heart and in meditation. So I feel that individually and collectively, our shadow side is coming out. So the shadow of the United States has been coming out. You can see it in the increased crime rates, especially the mass shootings. My God, you know, it's really having to come to the surface because we really haven't dealt with it. So that's just one example, but there's many examples of anxiety, depression, suicide, crime. I mentioned that. So a lot of fear in the collective, and we're needing to feel what we're feeling in order to heal it so that we can move to a higher level of consciousness collectively and individually. Okay, so the first card up is Strength, and Spirit is saying sometimes in order to build something better, stronger, things need to topple, and we need to see the darker aspects, you know, of our country. And it's followed by the World card. So what I'm getting from this is that the world is watching, and I believe that the United States is one of the only countries that continues to have these mass shootings, especially these, school shootings of, these are little kids. It's almost become like a war zone. It's nothing like obviously the war in Ukraine, but the United States is becoming a war zone in many ways. So, and for our children, it's really sad to see. So we obviously need to see this and bring it to the surface so that we can do something about it. And we all have our different mission on that. We all have our different ways of creating a more peaceful, harmonious society. Some are boots on the ground, some are doing meditations, some are doing ley lines. Some are protesting, collecting money, backing candidates that believe in, it's not that you shouldn't have a gun to go hunting, but maybe you don't need like a semi-automatic, just saying. So I believe that that's what's happening. And then we have this is the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands can be a card about, heavy burdens. This is a heavy, heavy burden on our country. And it's not 1700s, guys. So it's also a card of completion. It's the number 10. So I believe that, especially being next to the world card, which can also mean completion, we're going through this cycle. We need to bring things to the surface in order to heal them so that we can move on to the true age of Aquarius, which we will get to, I promise you that. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So we need, for me, the Queen of Cups is about, knowing her own emotions, knowing her own dark and light side, knowing when to become neutral and not react. We're in a very reactive society right now, and we need to take a step back and respond in a loving, kind, graceful way. There was a basketball coach. I don't know people's names, guys, but there was a basketball coach that came on and spoke very passionately, much more passionately than I've seen, in regards to gun control, at least in recent time. You could tell he was really affected by it. And I think that he had a history of it. They mentioned his father maybe was shot. So where was I going with this? So, he did react, but I think because he's been in public speaking, he was able to, it didn't feel angry to me. It just felt passionate. So Sri and Kara talk about passionate action instead of, when you're protesting, think about it as passionate action in a loving, graceful way. And I was also impressed by Buttigieg. Is it Buttigieg? He's running for office, I think, in Texas, and I was impressed by his response and demeanor as well. So that's what's going to bring peace and harmony into our world. And it's not going to happen overnight. It takes work from all of the collective. And the best way that you can do that is to work on yourself. And I know that doesn't sound like enough, but it is, because if each one of us works on our own traumas and things that we're not dealing with, that just helps the whole collective. So that is that is what I would like you all to do. I've seen it in my readings this week and last week, a lot of stuff coming up to the surface to be healed. And many of my clients are saying, I already worked on this, I forgave, blah, blah, blah. Yes, but it's layers of an onion, you guys. It's layers of an onion. So stay in your heart. If you want information about, heart versus mind, or how the heart and mind work together, check out Heart Math Institute. They've done lots of studies. You can just Google that. All right, so let me just pull one card to see what energy surrounds us at this time. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance at this time, going into Memorial Day. Thank you so much. Krishna, devotion. Let me read this. Put the glasses on. Okay. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. You know, if there was anything that I learned from my near-death experience, I was enveloped in pure unconditional love that was so blissful. It felt like home and I didn't really want to come back here. I mean, when my kids hear that, they get upset. But that's the kind of love I'm talking about, not romantic love. So you are loved unconditionally. You are love. You are love. I am love. And we're all connected. People, animals, trees, everything in this universe, the earth, the sky, we are all connected. Okay, so just trust in your own intuition. You'll know what is best for you. And don't forget to, you know, really have that inner dialogue with yourself. And that's, I think that's where journaling really comes in, you know. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. I'd love a comment below if you resonate. Thank you so much. Namaste. Take care, guys.